Hello everyone, I'm Joanna Wei. I'm the founder of the Beijing Makerspace and Creatica. Also, I'm a venture capitalist. People usually call me Bridge. I connect Beijing, Silicon Valley, China, and the US. Does anybody know how long it takes from Beijing to San Francisco? 10? 12? What if I tell you it will be 3.5 hours? It's crazy, right? It is very possible because a friend of mine founded a company called Boom Technology. B-O-O-M, Boom, just like it sounds. This company used the technology to make the trip between Beijing and San Francisco only in 3.5 hours. That's the beauty of the technology. Actually, the technology is not only being used in the healthcare and education, but in many, many different areas. Another story, I got a call from a very successful businessman from Mexico. At the beginning, I was wondering why he's calling me. What is his purpose? Because he wanted to talk to the people from Alibaba. He wanted to bring this e-commerce technology from China to Mexico, all the way around the world. See how our Chinese technology to empower the whole world. A couple days ago, I was browsing my WeChat social moments. I saw a picture out there. My friend, he was having a dinner at a restaurant in the California San Mateo. And he paid his meal with Alipay. I'm like, oh my God. So my life in Beijing and in the Silicon Valley will be like seamless because I can pay anywhere with Alipay. I was very, very excited. Actually, the e-commerce and this transaction technology already developed very, very amazing. I have another interesting story I want to share. I'm a bridge. I help a lot of companies from China to go to market in the US, but also the company from the US to go to market in China. One story. My friend, he founded a technology company in the US. A very tiny but smart and cute mobile phone stand, very stackable. With this small gadget, you can make your life much more easier. You can just stand your phone anywhere you want. Very convenient. At the beginning, I'm like, hey guy, why don't you want to go to market in China? We got the biggest market in the world. He said, no, Joanna, because innovation usually is not a word described about China. There's tons of the copycats out there. I'm terrified, Joanna. I'm like, no worries. JD.com, Tmall, those great platforms will give you a lot of opportunity. At the same time, they have a very critical policy to avoid getting copied. He's like, okay, let us give it a try. So I help him to get two people. One is the sales and marketing people. Another one is the channel people. Guess what? He posted an article on our social media in China and got 2,000 pieces sold in 2 days. He was amazed. That's China market. You know, number talks, right? It's a crazy big market. So afterwards, I feel very confident to talk to my people back in the valley. Hey, come to China. We not only have this world factory in Shenzhen, we also have this huge market online and offline. And you know what? People think I'm a crazy girl. I've done a lot of crazy things, and I'm so good at it. But one thing I'd be proud of myself is I've been accepted by the world crazy school. It's called Singularity University. Does anybody heard about it before? Yes. Thank you. This crazy school founded by NASA and Google, and people take it as a future school. Because the mission of the school is to get together all this world talent to solve the world problem. As I was studying there, so all my classmates, like people surround me, are world top talents. They're scientists, they are, artists, they're great entrepreneurs, and people from different industry. So actually working with them, studying with them was such a great memory in my life. There's a story I want to share. I have a very close classmate. She's from Myanmar. She graduated from Harvard Business School. And she's a cute girl, She's like, Joanna, what are you doing? Because that day I was chatting with my mom on my WeChat. I'm like, on my WeChat. She's like, what is that? I was like, what are you talking about? WeChat is like the most popular thing in China. Everybody literally on WeChat every single day, every single moment maybe. Everybody does, right? We love WeChat. So she's surprised. She's like, okay, help me download it. I'm like, why not? I helped her download it. The next day, she came back to me with the phone. She's like, look, Joanna, this is my parents from Myanmar and my kid. I was super, super happy because with this technology, I influenced a girl, living in the States, but she was talking to her parents back in her own country. It's such a very sweet moment for me. After that story, I was getting very popular with my classmates because everyone came to me and asking for help. Joanna, we need WeChat. We know that we're gonna learn China, make Chinese friends through that application. I'm like, yes. So through this little thing, I learned about as a first Chinese student of Singularity, I have my mission. I want to deliver something. I want to make people inspired to get to know and curious about China. There's a very interesting story happened recently. I got a call from my friend. He was so excited. He's like, Joanna, guess where am I? I'm like, wait a minute, why is the China number? He's an American boy, he graduated from the top business school, Kellogg School. He said, Joanna, I'm in Hangzhou. Why you're in Hangzhou? Are you traveling? He said, no, I'm probably being accepted by the global training program of Alibaba. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. Why you're here? Because he said, I'm a business school kid, but I want to learn more business about China. So I choose this program. And from today, maybe I will talk to you in Chinese someday. Because the Alibaba is like the headquarters, give them very nice, space, learning space, and get them Chinese tutor to make their life beautiful. So from that story, I was thinking about, oh my God, like my age, everybody after your school, you want to go to work the international corp, especially the American company, to make yourself join the management trainee program and make yourself first step successfully, right? When I'm talking about this, you guys must be very curious about how I started my business, how I started my makerspace. Actually, I founded Makerspace 7 years ago from one thing, because I visited the Bay Area, there's a maker fair. I was there, I was surprised, what are these people doing? And where all this big masterpiece comes from? Actually, everybody makes something at their garage. So the maker culture actually from the garage culture. As everybody knows, Steve Jobs made the first MacBook from his garage. So actually Silicon Valley with this beautiful dream, everybody can make their dream come true with their two hands. This is how I get inspired. So after I came back to China, I founded the first makerspace and the first maker carnival in Beijing. So at that time, our local government was super happy, and they gave me free space, government grant, and helping me to get the media coverage. I suddenly become famous, so excited. Yeah, become a superstar is not easy. So, and but I was wondering, how can I make this maker movement more exciting, and how can I pass on these makers like without the thinking to the second generation? I was keep thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I should start a makerspace for kids, the younger generation. So I back to the States, I back to the Bay Area. I started looking around to take a look at all these schools, middle school, like high school, primary school. I give myself some chance to sit down inside of the classroom, immersively to learn, like what are they teaching at their class. So when I was an observer sitting in the class, I was looking around, and there's so many exciting things going on. For example, the kids built up a company in one semester, from design their website, to their logos, to their prototypes, to their manufacturers. The end of the day, the end of the semester, the real investor from the valley will come here and they pitch them, and they get the real money, the real funding. Look at them. So I was inspired. So I kind of import the class, because actually the class are very open source. The faculty was very happy to have me to import that class to China. This is how I got started. And to today, we have been already work a lot of schools in Beijing and the other city. We're helping schools to design and build up the physical space. At the same time, we're helping them to design the curriculum and helping them to train the trainers. Actually very, very proud. Besides building up this like new thing, I have another story. A friend of mine, he works for Microsoft. So actually he's like, Joanna, please help me. My boy, Ray, my little Ray, he's very shy. And he is actually the second generation of technology. He's supposed to be open up and innovative and powerful. I'm okay, send him here. So we started teaching Ray how to do soldering. And he started getting addicted to soldering. And he cannot stop doing that. He even like asked his dad, Dad, can I get a solder gun back home? I want to do it at home. His dad was very happy. So little Ray used a cardboard, built a very big building. And he soldered all this LED on the buildings to make it shining and shining. So suddenly, he became a superstar of the school because everybody thinks he's a cool kid. And after that, this cool boy became more and more confident. I've done a lot of crazy things and meaningful things, but doing Credica, this education company, gave me more power and give me more mission want to deliver. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'm a bridge between China, US, Silicon Valley, Beijing. Maybe I am the bridge between the parents and the kid. So I've been thinking and thinking. I'm not only helping people to build up the bridge, I'm also assist them to cross the bridge. Because nowadays, everybody knows, with technology, everything's turned out to be possible. Everything's turned out to be shorter, smaller, smarter, more excited. What we can do? Everybody's supposed to get together and move forward together to make this world more peaceful and beautiful. Thank you.